Ladies and gentlemen, the date is 4/28, and if you're a big Zelda fan and a big collector fan, you would know what today's date is. Today's date is the day that the Zelda limited edition OLED Switch system released, and I was one of a very lucky few that pre-ordered and was able to get my hands on one of these OLED switches. So I figured, why not bring you guys along for the unboxing. Let's look at this beautiful console. I'm very excited, and let's see what is contained in this package. So I'm going to say hello to myself in the camera over there as we take a look to see what is on the back of this package. So let's take a look at the back of the packaging first. It kind of gives you a little bit of a hint of what is going to be in this package. It looks like it has the Switch on the dock, the back of the Joy-Cons, the back of the dock, etc. And boy oh boy am I excited. I've never owned a limited edition console before, so I'm very excited to see what this is going to look like in person. Let's get a little close-up of the graphics here. There's the Switch in the dock, the Joy-Cons, Switch in the back with its stand, the back of the Joy-Cons, the back of the system. Here we have the front of the packaging. We got Link up here in the sky, looking down all of Hyrule, special edition with the Switch with the OLED model on there. Again, I only have a normal Switch, so I will be using this a lot. This is probably going to be my personal Switch. I'm going to use my old Switch as like my streaming setup and stuff like that. But let's open this package and see what we got inside. Alright, so let's open up this package real quick. Boom. Alright, here we go. The first reaction. Boom! There's the screen right there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And the Joy-Cons, man. Okay, I'm really glad that they're like gold. I really thought they were going to be like a yellowish color. So like this tint makes me really happy. Here is the OLED screen, different from the original Switch, of course. I think this was what, in like 4K now or something like that. Don't know the exact specs. The back of the Switch that looks like the Zonai pattern. I don't know if you can really see the different pattern. There is a Zonai pattern on the back of the Switch. Maybe if I could get the light to shine. There it is. There it is. Perfect. Let's take out these Joy-Cons here. Oh man, they're actually so high quality. And then this is the stuff that's probably the most noticeable. Just going to be the backing of the case. Sorry, the Switch case. I don't know why I said backing. There it is. And we'll worry about those. I can worry about those in my personal time. You guys don't need to see the wires and such. So let's get this all unwrapped and taken out and kind of like shown, like presented. So here is everything presented. So this is the stand without the wrapping on it. Then here is the Switch. And I gotta say, this OLED Switch, even though there's some very minor changes, is actually some pretty decent changes. Like the stand is so much better compared to the original Switch. As you can see here, the whole backing is the stand, compared to the original Switch that just had like one little kickstand, like almost like a bike kickstand. Let's turn it on, first time ever, see what happens. There's the Nintendo logo, of course. So it looks like this is just the typical Nintendo Switch setup. I'm not seeing anything different compared to the old Switch. Like when I say different, I mean like anything remotely limited edition Zelda wise. Let's go ahead and shut this off real quick and let's compare it to the old Switch. So the first thing I want to point out here is that the case looks a little bit wider. Just a little bit, not by much. And obviously the obvious changes are the circular around the base rather than the hard oval that we see here. Obviously, the designs are different because this is a limited edition Zelda one, so of course they're going to have the Zelda logo on that. It looks like we've got a little bit of a hint here. I wonder if this is going to give us some stuff away from Tears of the Kingdom with the three rubies, or sorry, I would say the three, wow, I cannot talk today. the three stones, spiritual stones that you get as a kid in Ocarina of Time are in the Triforce, which I think is really cool. It's a really cool homage to Ocarina of Time. And then, of course, here we have the comparisons of the Switches. So what I am noticing is it looks like the OLED Switch is a little bit bigger than the original Switch over here. The original Switch over here is really blocky, kind of just chilling, right? I'm going to move my mic out of the way here. Just kind of chilling. It's a little bit blocky. Again, it's using that kickstand. We see that the screen, it has some, I mean, my Switch is probably dead. It's probably not going to turn on. But you see that the screen has some like dead areas where it's not going to turn on. Whereas the OLED Switch here is quite clearly, it's going to light up the entire screen. Not only is this a lot prettier, I'm trying to look at the other aspects because I've never had an OLED Switch before. So that's kind of like the main differences that I see. So this is what the Switch looks like in the dock. Again, looks super clean. The screen not protruding too far off of the dock. Very, very similar to this Switch on the dock as well. I will say, again, with the Zelda pattern on it, this looks so dope. It looks like you're actually using a Sheikah slate of sorts to play your games on. So, again, let me just do a side-by-side comparison of the two. And then, of course, the OLED Switch case backing has an opening here for wires. As you can see, I'm putting my thumb through that. When I take it down, it's the same ports, except this one has a Ethernet port in it, which I think is really cool. So if this did just come off, that's a little worrying, actually. I'm going to put that back on. But comparable to this, whereas we see that we don't have a Ethernet cord in here, we have two USBs and the power cord. Alright, so other than the fact that this back can come off quite easily, it seems, that's a little concerning. Little concerning, but overall, this Switch is beautiful, and I highly recommend getting your hands on one. I'm very lucky to have gotten my hands on one of these beautiful consoles. And let me know if you're excited for Tears of the Kingdom. I'm very excited, and you'll definitely be seeing some Tears of the Kingdom content on my channel coming soon. So there you have it, folks, the limited edition Zelda OLED Switch. I'm very excited to be doing that, to have my hands on one, and I'm just very looking forward to the new game coming out, and I'm excited to share some new content, some fresh content onto the channel for you guys. So if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.